Imagine standing in the heart of ancient Egypt, a land of power, wealth, and gods that ruled every corner of life. To the Egyptians, their gods were not mere symbols. They were the very heartbeat of existence, believed to control the sun, the river, fertility, health, and even death itself. But then, a storm of judgment fell upon the land. The 10 plagues were not random acts of destruction. They were precise, devastating strikes, each one a divine message, each one exposing the fragility of Egypt's gods. This is not just history. It is the story of a battle between the creator of the universe and the false gods of men. And when we look closer, every plague carries a deeper meaning. The one plague, the Nile turns to blood. Egypt's pride began with the Nile River, the source of food, trade, and life itself. They worshipped Hapi, the god of the Nile, believing he kept the waters flowing. But in one night, their river turned to blood. Fish died, the stench filled the land, and thirst took hold. It was as if God was saying, "Your river of life will not save you. Life flows from me alone." In a single stroke, the lifeline of Egypt became a curse. The 2 plague. Frogs overrun the land. The Egyptians prayed to Heket, the frog-headed goddess of fertility and birth. Frogs symbolized abundance and blessing. But when frogs poured into their homes, their beds, even their food, the blessing became unbearable torment. Imagine lying down to sleep and feeling the squirm of frogs beneath your blanket. This was no accident. God was mocking the idol of fertility, turning their object of worship into a nightmare. The 3 plague. Lice and gnats from the dust Egyptians worshipped Geb, the god of the earth. They believed the soil of Egypt was sacred, producing crops and sustaining their empire. But when dust itself turned into swarming gnats, the earth betrayed them. Even the magicians of Pharaoh could not reproduce this plague and admitted, "This is the finger of God." The land they trusted for strength became a source of weakness. The 4 plague, swarms of flies. Next came flies, carriers of disease, corruption, and decay. They may have been aimed at Khepri, the scarab-headed god of rebirth, who was often depicted as a beetle or insect, symbolizing the cycle of life. But here, instead of life, the insects brought only death and filth. Egypt's pride in cleanliness and order was destroyed as their homes filled with buzzing chaos. Yet in Goshen, where the Hebrews lived, not a single fly entered. God was drawing a line between his people and Egypt. The 5 plague, death of livestock. Cows and bulls were sacred to Egypt. They worshipped Hathor, the goddess of love and